Yes, grace and peace to you. This is yours truly coming at you once again. I'm driving down in the 20s, West Coast Crip rolling 20s, and it's a Sunday night, and I'm driving. I'm probably on 27 Imperial right now. Just left from 24th in Imperial. My nephew had a booth set up down there for an event. You can check out his page also, which is King Monye. But one of the things that I was thinking about when I was down here, you know, because my mind went back to the gang banging days and all of that. And, you know, driving down the pier right now, you know, so much has changed on my side of town. You know, we've always had Latinos, a lot of Latinos, so that didn't change because we always had a lot of Latinos and we always was outnumbered when it came to that. There are fewer blacks over here for sure. But the one thing that I know we used to do during our banging days, which, you know, youngsters probably can't do today, is that we used to stroll and patrol our community, right? We would start, because we're from the 20s, we would start down at the 20, from the 20s down to the 30s to 31st to 32nd Street, you know, the homies, you know, we would be strolling. Like right now, I'm on 30th and Imperial. As you probably can't see because I'm in the car here, but I'm crossing 30th Imperial looking at Mudlands and ain't nobody hanging out, right? You know, and sometimes be a little dead on Sundays, you know. But I come through here all the time and so on. And, you know, the amazing thing is, and this is why I try to discourage gang banging and violence and so on, because people are dying from hoods that they don't even live in, right? You dying for a community that you no longer live in. I didn't live in the hood, and I was willing to do this because I moved out, right? But still came over here, and this was a part of my set. But you have a lot of people that have no real connection to this side of town other than claiming it or knowing or having a family member or friend or someone that you know that was claiming it, and you start claiming it. But the bottom line is that you don't know anyone over here, and you didn't live over here until you started, you know, banging, and then you started meeting a lot of people. But we got a lot of people dying right now on these sides of towns, and they don't even live here, right? And some of them never did live here. And so we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing here? The next portion of this video that is coming up is going to be an issue that I dealt with in my community, West Coast Crips, rolling 20s and 30s. This was in the 30s, where we had a problem with the lights. When I came down one day on the streets at night, it was pitch dark. It was very dangerous, unsafe, and was not a good look for our community. So I put in a complaint to, a request, I should say, to our city council member, Vivian Marino. I met with her staff, and they said they would get on it, and they did. And so I went back today and looked at this. They had told me that they were getting on it, and that it should be up, but I hadn't checked until today. But it looked like the job was well done. Now, the message I want to leave for our young ones is that, you know, when you claim a set or claim a hood, you should take care of your neighborhood, right? Make sure the lights are on. Make sure the pavement is down on the streets and on the sidewalks. Make sure the grass is green at the park. The bathrooms are clean. Make sure that the community is nice, and that, you know, if you're really willing to die for that hood, then let's get out in the streets and in the alleys and clean up the trash and get the graffiti off the walls and things like that. That's how you show you love and care for your community, not by shooting and killing someone. And if you're willing to die for your community, at least die for something that you're taking care of and that you really care about. All right, so check this out, what I did, and follow my example, young ones, as far as for your community. If I can do it, you can do it. Look what just happened. As you can see, a lot of the street lights are not working on 31st and Imperial. A lot of them all off. When it gets dark down here, right there on the corner, not working. Corner, not working. A few of them are, a lot of them are not. And so we gotta get these lights fixed. And as you can see, on Imperial, on 30th and Imperial, they're not working either. All right, on 30th, First and Imperial, look like they got all the street lights fixed. Step out here, you can see the lights. All the street lights are on. down. I want people to think I'm recording them. But it's the best way I can get it. Look at that. Before there was no street lights. Now we got the street lights all the way down. That's 30th and Imperial. This is 31st and Imperial. All right. October 23rd. Look like they got all the lights fixed that I requested for them to get done. This is 31st, going into 30th and Imperial. And look like they got all the lights done. All right, well done. Appreciate it.